It's a firefly night. When the moon is high and the stars are bright, Daddy tells me it's a firefly night. I hop off the porch. I feel the air warming my legs and messing my hair. Grass tickles my toes. I zip through the yard, chasing fireflies, gotcha, to put in my jar. Fireflies shimmer. One, two, 3, 4, 5. My jar's like a light bulb that's just come alive. Fireflies glimmer, all of them glow. I race to show Daddy their dancing light show. Flickering quicker, they sparkle and shine. I love catching fireflies, but they are not mine. I take one gently out of the jar. My hand is a cage for one tiny star. Uncurling my hand, easy and slow, I whisper, goodbye, then I let it go. Soon, many fireflies open their wings. They flitter and flutter, soar over my swings. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Drift through moonlight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blink in the night. We walk back to the house. I hold Daddy's hand tight. Will tomorrow, I ask, be a firefly night? On hot summer days, fireflies rest in tall grass or on the leaves of plants and trees. They like to fly around between dusk and midnight when the air is damp and cool. Fireflies range in size from 1/5 inch to 1 inch in length. Although commonly called a firefly or lightning bug, this insect is really a beetle. Fireflies need moist habitats. They are found around swampy and grassy areas, often at the edge of creeks, streams, and ponds. The firefly grows in stages, from egg to larva to adult insect. Some larvae give off light. When that happens, people call them glowworms. Because they live only 3 to 4 weeks, most adult fireflies do not eat. A female firefly will lay up to 500 eggs on the underside of leaves, in moss, or in water. Scientists believe fireflies light up in rhythmic patterns to attract mates or to warn one another about dangers. Farmers and gardeners love fireflies because the larvae eat many snails, slugs, and other pests. There are over 2,000 firefly species. The end.
The bee box that Jack built. This is the bee box, made of painted wood that stands in the shade of the yard. And these are the honeybees that live in the special box that stands in the yard. These are the flowers that feed the honeybees that fly in and out of the hive in a box. And this is the sweet nectar that feeds the queen and the other bees that live in the bee box that stands in the yard. This is the golden honey made by the thousands of busy bees that work inside the dark shelter that stands in the yard. And this is Jack, the daddy, who keeps bees as a hobby, gathering honey from the bee box that stands in the yard. This is the honey pot, filled with fresh honey, produced by the worker bees that live in the hive that stands in the yard. And this is the mommy, who drinks tea with honey while her children snack on bread and sweet, gooey honey. This is the honeycomb, made by the worker bees, that is collected from the hive that stands in the yard. And this is Jack, the daddy, who likes to eat raw honey and comb with slices of tart green apple. Delicious. This is the beeswax, made into candles that are scented with honey that is collected from the hive that stands in the yard. And this is the mommy who lights the candles, then says a prayer of thanks. This is the cough syrup, made with golden honey that comes from the hive in a box that stands in the yard. And this is Jack, the daddy, who spoons the medicine so his child will sleep better. This is the yogurt mixed with honey that comes from the bee box that stands in the yard. And this is the grandma who offers her grandchildren sweet honey yogurt for breakfast. Here is the whole family, thankful to the bees for the candles, for the golden honey, for the cough syrup, for the beeswax, and for pollinating the flowers. Thank you, honeybees.
Little girl, big dream. The story of Olympian Samantha Pesek. Little Samantha Pesek loved gymnastics. More than toys, even more than ice cream. And that's saying something. When she was just 5 years old, she watched the Olympics for the first time with her mom and dad. Of course, her favorite part was the gymnastics competition. She loved the way the athletes moved on the floor, the vault, the uneven bars, and the balance beam. It was right then and there that Samantha had a dream. A big dream. "I'm going to be an Olympian," she shouted. Her mom and dad said, "Dream big, Samantha. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to." Samantha thought, "To be an Olympian, I must be the very best gymnast out there." So Samantha practiced and dreamed and practiced and dreamed and practiced and dreamed some more. She even had her mom help her hang the word dream up in her room so she would never forget her big plan to be the very best. In her room, she would close her eyes and pretend to compete in front of the world, just like the Olympians on TV. She told everyone she met about this dream. "I'm going to be an Olympic gymnast someday." She told her teacher, her neighbor, kids at the park, her coaches, the grocer. And that means I have to be the best, she'd let them all know. The more Samantha practiced, the better she got. She soon found she was great at all of the events,